20 streak is like ridiculous. It's like 2/3 of a month. That's crazy. It's really hot. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's really hot. I get like a big tall glass of iced coffee with me. I'm not sure if it's enough. I hope it is. It better be. Hi Benoy, hi. Hello. Give me a bit. There's like another 40 seconds of ads. Also, making some personal observation on something. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, we skipped Somnium files last week. I forgot why exactly. I think it was like the ulcer. I got like some what's the word for it? Ulcer is one thing. I think there's like another term for it. Sanger sores, canker sores. Something like that. But hi, hello. Welcome back from ads. Hi, hello everyone. Boom. Keep forgetting I have a yapping screen. Hi, hello, Greensuit, Sheena, and Rizzo. Welcome. How's your weekend? How's everyone's weekend? Mine is filled with sleep. Very lovely. I could use a bit more nap, but I quite enjoyed what I had. I was like really busy yesterday, so I took the agency of like sleeping all night, is what I'm trying to say. But like I woke up at 3 and like got another 2 hours or so of sleep. The most amount of sleep I've had in a while, so I'm a bit more refreshed than usual. That might also be why, like this one, this is like a considerably earlier stream than usual. Usually it's like 10 p.m. my time, which is like not until another 30 minutes. And I'm here like a bit early. I wanna say, at least partially, it's because of how much I actually slept last night. It's like the least nocturnal I've been in a while. Let's go early stream. Not by much, but definitely I would consider an early stream. But yeah, more Somnium files today. We still have a whole lot to chew through. FF7's probably gonna be like finishing next week. I'm not sure if I could beat the weapons. Now that I think about it, if I grind off stream, I probably could do it. Do I want to grind off stream? Especially when like the good grinding map I haven't actually unlocked, so I've heard. What happened last time in Somnium? I think we were meeting Ota. Like we wanna meet with Aset. Sorry, I forgot her actual name. Aset. And then the receptionist gave us a call that, you know, Aset is not available just yet, but Ota is. So you're welcome to talk to him. Which I'm not really all too excited about, but what choice do I have? A detective do what a detective could, which is probably not talking to Aset right now. What else? What has been happening? Oh, I've been dealing with my mom's very recent obsession with balut, the boiled egg with like the chicks still inside of it. Nothing wrong about it. I'm just like not sure why exactly she like obsessed about it. I'm not really like gross out or anything. It's just like funny out of everything that, you know, she could be into on a weekend. It'd be like dug eggs for some reason. Like dug eggs with like babies inside of it. Again, it's really hard to gross me out when it comes to food. I think, yeah, like I don't think of it as like an exceptionally weird food, but it is not exactly easy to get, and I'm not sure why exactly is she like all that obsessed about it. All it just tastes like boiled egg. Yeah, right? When you get to a certain age, you just get like a new hobby every week. Oh wait. I shouldn't say that. I feel like I get a new hobby like every 2 weeks at least. Great way to make me feel kinda old. And otherwise, it has been a pretty it's not, it hasn't been a quite a week actually, because like it's my birthday week. I've been like treating myself a little bit, and I probably spent a bit more than I should on like a deck of cards. Now, assuming anyone at all is about to knock on my door and play Digimon with me, I actually have a functional deck now. Thank goodness. Whether that's gonna happen to me or not, I'm not sure. What I really need to do is to actually haul my ass on a hobby shop and actually just like hang out there and play with people, even if it's not like tournament weekend. Like card shop, hobby shop, they usually have like, you know, locals, kind of like a fighting game. And fighting game locals is decently hard to find, depending on where you are in the world. There's always card shop everywhere. Even if there's only one in your town, there's gonna be one in your town at least. At the very least, there's gonna be one. Like what I need to do is stop being an anxious mess and actually go there and mess with people. It would be much easier if I have like someone I know already that's like a regular. I think I got like what's the word here? I think there's like I got like an upperclassman, a high school upperclassman that is a regular in like a card shop nearby. But that means I'm gonna like reach out to him again. It's been a while since we talk. I don't want to do that. I'm way too shy. Get a friend into card games to be able to get into card games. Yeah, my friends are really hard to. It's really hard for me to make my friends get into something, but it's really funny how easily my friends could like get me into something. Like I've been like watching things I kind of don't want to begin with, just because like my friends recommended me the damn thing. Listening to a lot of like albums I would just never heard about at all, because like my friend plugged me on the album, among a lot of like other things. But my friends are pretty resilient in like the things that they enjoy and don't necessarily want to try out. And card games is like kind of hard because like you, aside from like having an online client, oh actually one of my friend, he wanted to get into Magic because he was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and one of the candidate is a big Magic nerd. That's how he knew a thing or two about Magic and has a prior interest to it. The problem being Magic's fucking expensive. Real fucking expensive. When like Indonesian card games are considered, Magic is one of the most expensive one, even Commander format. Like sure, you only need one card of like whatever you wanted. It's like a singles, all singles format. But it's also 100 cards. 100 card deck is a lot. Even if it's all singles. It's probably the cheaper way to go, but again, as I mentioned, there is just about no Magic cards being printed anywhere near me. Like even Digimon, I think has like an Australian printing or something. I don't know. Even for like the TCG, the English translated like Digimon cards, it's not all the way from the US. It's like for Asia region. So I imagine it's like Singapore or like Australian print. But Magic? Nah, it's all expensive. Magic is stupidly expensive. Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Close second. And again, it doesn't help that Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't exactly have like a commander format. It doesn't have like an all singles kind of deck. But I think Magic, by virtue of how far it is from Indonesia, is the most expensive one. Like, if I want to convince this one friend to play Magic, it's probably gonna be like online client. It's gonna be MTGA. My actual in real life friends that's already into like card games are gonna be Pokemon. I don't hate it, but I don't love it all that much, if I'm gonna be honest. I think the lack of interaction whenever you're doing your turn is not for me. I want to be able to do something on my enemy's turn. But I feel like all I can do is like sit there and twiddle my thumbs. Hopefully in the recent future. I've heard recently they've added a lot of like support cards that kind of like shakes up the meta in a pretty drastic fashion. Hopefully in the future they're not against the idea of like making the enemy's turn a bit more active on your end. Anyway, enough card games. Let's play Somnium Files. I was thinking about like checking Scrandle, but like, It's gonna be donuts again. It's gonna be donuts and pie and mash. You know what? I'll check the first Scrandle object and I'll see how I feel about it. For my eyes only. Ah, it's normal. Not interested. I am, however, interested in one of these. Controller's not working. Classic. There you go. Should be this one. Siokup I. Siokup EI? Driving. What happened? What's happening driving? I think we're going to the building. Yes. No, never mind. Mama. The Yakuza stuff. Thank you for this, by the way. I'm remembering a thing or two.
This is all really suspicious.
It sure is. Thank you.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Kumakuras is the family name, I think. The Yakuza family. Congressman Tsujima is a guy hiding behind a door.
There's definitely something going on there.
Obviously.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Like, I'm not gonna rule out both possibilities. Keep forgetting that we could just like see her like this. Roar like a lion. Scream like a little girl. Oh wait, we've seen this before.
Who are you?
Yeah, I think like my last autosave is not super recent.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish so shiny too?
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renji?
Yeah, we've seen this before. I think I kind of remember.
Suki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
I still think I could like see a little bit of the boss in her design. Which I'm not really all too surprised about.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
It kinda depends, so like, do you guys agree on the idea that Aiba actually took her design from Date's preference? I still don't think that's the case, because that means like she's gonna, like, that means he's been lying about liking big boobs.
My dosage?
I don't see how anyone would lie about that.
Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Hey, you can like both but have a definite preference. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean you could have nuance? Impossible. It's black and white. Everything is black and white, silly.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
It's a yes or no all the time. There's no in-betweens. What do you mean by that?
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
So and MoMA are suspicious. Who is MoMA? Yeah, thank God for this. MoMA. Oh, we almost have seen everyone. Like, at least, like, we've seen half the cast. A bit more. Ah, right. This guy. So being the congressman, probably. Alright.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
Currently.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
These two are related, though. I think that's like the thin line. I mean, it's not even thin. It's like the thick line between this is that like they're directly related. What if like the third guy is just like gonna assuming there's like a third murder that's gonna happen. There's probably gonna be like a third one. What if it's like someone completely unrelated? I've been thinking about that.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Maybe.
They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Kinda working on instincts, but that's okay. How is so related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that.
The new chairman, right? After the last one died, the guy that kind of looked like a walrus.
Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Please.
Don't do that thing. Don't be doing that now.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Okay.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere.
I know there's like comparatively really cheap castles in like some European countries outskirt. I wanna assume there is just about no cheap samurai castles or remnants of like a samurai castle that you could just like buy in the modern age.
In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's either destroyed or like preserved in such a way that you kinda know that everyone handling the damn thing right now are like direct, well, maybe not everyone. It's either destroyed or like so preserved, like it's actively being maintained and so people are already taking care of it. It's not exactly for sale.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
I really says a lot about how, like, you know, buildings made out of stones last way longer than these ones. A foundation aside.
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
Oh, then the real estate value probably went down the drain.
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
That's like just way too suspicious.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
If there's like any confirmation that during the accident everyone there has evacuated preemptively, then kind of like the nail in the coffin.
But I don't see the point of it.
What, free money?
It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh, great.
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
That's me also. I guess I can remember wrong. I could have sworn we're going back to the agency, but no.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Never heard this guy before.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier
Okay.
from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Prisoner?
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who
Hola?
is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Number 89.
What is this call concerning?
Okay. What does that entail? Like, if you were to... Never mind, I couldn't do the maths. I was about to make like a 6-7 joke, but like I couldn't make the equation.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Curious.
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
That's a hard bargain. I kind of need to know what this guy does first and foremost. Is he a murderer or is he like a jaywalker?
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive.
Oh, it's a dude. Okay. Gotcha. So he's not ASAP.
There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Do we buy that?
This has to be a prank.
But I guess it's harmless.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
Oh, before the guy got like hang.
Before Renji was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
So I guess we're going to
Is anything
HQ.
to this?
Oh man, I'm not sure, Aiba. I'm not sure, Aiba. But our lead is so cold. I think we have to take it.
I don't know.
Critical point delayed. And she also isn't continuing despite the phone call ended. Despite the phone call ending. Oh no, there you go, see? We're going to Lemniscate. I did not misremember. Yeah, this is why you gotta like drink your fish oil.
Oh, Date.
Oh, Ota.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online.
What?
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Right, I guess like... Yeah, their separation were not made public. Or rather, I think the agency is like way after like the divorce.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yep. You ran away real fast, leaving her with the remains of her mom.
Mizuki saw her own mom,
They saw you running away too.
and I just left her. But I didn't know.
That's fair, but
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
you know, I'm dragging him a bit too much. That's completely fair.
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
That is completely fair. I just like dragging this guy for fun, but Lao Tzu once said, "A good traveler has no fixed plans, for he does not intend to ever arrive." I am a terrible traveler, and here's my destination right here. Hello, you're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Facts.
Oh, thank you.
She reminds me a lot of that one girl from Hotel Barcelona, the girl in the bar that talks exactly like this. No, I will not check out the Japanese dub. Actually, I'm kinda curious. Can you just change it here? Oh, holy.
でも私、こう見えて年、結構いっちゃってるんだよね。
They got it. They got it. They got the idea. They got the idea through.
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
I gulp really hard. Huh? What was that? What was that? There's like a sound bug, I swear to God. Why did Ota look at me like that? My head is right here, but like maybe like you could like see him turning his neck immediately. Look at me smile. Look at that is smiling. God, every now and then he's got like a good taste.
You're kidding.
Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe like he's praising her. Like, wow, you look way younger than something. This Ota is like sick of me. Look at his face right now. He's actually sick of me. Want to get some lunch, some dinner.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
All right, hold up. Not what I would call myself.
I kind of like that.
And I kind of like you.
Sick of my shit.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
You molt?
Is that going to be a problem?
No. Well, I just don't know. What does that mean?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
Ah.
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Wait. You're acting like Google AI right now. This is like that thing that pulls up whenever you look up anything.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
What? Why is it looking at me like, fine, I'll talk to you. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
What's his normal routine? Oh, right, sulking ASAP. Like making dummy account to like get her attention.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Oh, actually, bit of a more normal response than what he actually does here.
And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Browse thread. Okay.
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Mizuki. Hey, where is
Mizuki
she?
didn't seem like she was angry with you.
Oh, she's at she's with Mama.
What? You met Mizuki?
Hmm. Kinda.
Oh, at the interrogation.
Kinda.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
But what did I do?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
How you assume a word means is not exactly my problem, Ota.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Where, thank you for the call, by the way.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Alright, where is Iris? Was it
She's recording a
only this
podcast
guy?
right now.
Okay, right, yeah.
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
It should end soon, just after this dialogue, probably, about Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
This is like the complete opposite of like a strong aura.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
True, we're blackmailing him, kinda.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Is it just me, or is her boobs like clipping out? Or is that just like... I'm not... Wait a minute. Is something happening there, or am I crazy? Is it like clipping out, or is like the color just like that? I kinda don't. I think it's clipping out. I think it's just legitimately clipping out. Huh.
Okay.
The lighting, maybe. Maybe? I'm genuinely not sure. Hold up. Hopefully this is not gonna result in like weird results. Somnium file secretary full model. Yeah, I think it is a lighting. You're right. Oh, haven't we exhausted our dialogue?
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Like, breathing. Not dead, not hanging.
Was he alone?
Oh, he is flaring up.
Someone was with him. A man.
Nope. A girl?
No. A woman.
Yep. Man, being a detective is just so
Okay,
easy.
look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely
Right,
for sure
okay.
wasn't Tessa.
Thank you for more or less confirming it.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Now, that in itself is not exactly all too weird. That does make her, you know, a person of interest. But again, she does work there. Well, she was working there.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this!
Also, Tessa, I forgot. I keep forgetting that's like her actual name. I kept calling her Aset since 30 minutes ago.
She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
And honestly, I don't doubt you, but any lead is a lead I wanted. I'd like to like explore more.
Idols don't kill people.
Generally speaking.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Hey man, these VTubers, I'm telling you. Like what you see on the screen might not be what they actually are. I guess it doesn't really work for him because he knows her personally. Is she even a VTuber? I swear to God, like she's just actually like live streaming regularly.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online.
She's a regular streamer.
I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
This is a weird thing to say, but like, can anyone... This is a really weird thing to say, but I wonder if anyone like sees a little bit of like Uchikoshi in this guy. Because like, whenever like there is a character in a novel, in a visual novel, or maybe like even in an anime, that has anything to do with writing, it just so happens to be it's like it doesn't need to be like a self-insert, but oftentimes it's like greatly inspired by the actual author. Like I keep thinking about like how Rohan Kishibe is like a lot of him is just Araki projecting himself on like on a character. The best way to match her name is if the real name was Mike and her streamer name was E Kim. Oh my god, wait a minute. A said is Tessa, but this is Alucard again. This is Alucard all over again.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
You know what? Facts. I agree.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Well, not always, but I still agree with the first half.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Unlikely, yes. Very much so. But it's really hard for anything to be impossible these days. Alright, slow down. I did not say that Iris was a murderer. This is a really scary topic in front of the receptionist, by the way.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building? I assume it's like in the afternoon
around
still.
6:15, I guess.
Yeah, more or less.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What? Is there something behind me?
What happened?
Oh,
Date.
I thought the podcast was in this building. How'd you sneak up on me?
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Oh, all the way to the HQ. Okay. It's like a proper actual questioning. I wonder if the prisoner from earlier is like anywhere near here. Probably not. I think the boss being here is like making this kind of hard. Yeah, no. Like, I'd be a bit scared.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent.
Mm-hmm.
You're treating me like a criminal.
I'm treating you like a person of interest.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Let's go. Let's see. I wonder if there's like a sequencing I want for this. I don't know whether like there's something that I could fail or not when it comes to dialogue. I don't know how the game has... I just don't know if the game has any fail states at all to begin with, really. Aside maybe like when you're like syncing. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
Mm-hmm.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Don't like the tone she's using here, but like missing out on just calling the police because like you're scared or like you just don't know what to do is fine. Don't like her attitude on how she said that, though. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
If you ever want info on the structure, I can answer. I think I'm good for now, but I'm still gonna be a bit like clueless for a bit.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
If I get a bad ending, I get a bad ending, I suppose.
Working there that long, you're probably
I don't know
pretty
though. I've heard
familiar with the
Uchikoshi like stuff are kind of linear. From what I've heard about like specifically, I think this is a joint game. Like this is like a joint collab. No, it's not. No, that would be like 100 Line. I mixed up like 100 Line with this game. 100 Line is like the joint collab with Uchikoshi and Kodaka, was it? Danganronpa guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, can I? Is the boss behind me? Oh, I couldn't look all the way back. Hi. Oh, who's that handsome devil? Is
Here's what Ota
Ota's
told me.
story true?
Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think.
Yeah, an hour of business.
I got ready.
What's
then
that
headed
all
over
about?
There. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Oh, they were there for like 15 minutes.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
Hmm.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
Ota did mention that like they got like a reserve sign, so.
But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down? Big shot? Bam 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 bam. Be a big shot. I still think that's my favorite. I don't know what they're called, like extra boss, secret boss. I like him way more than like the turtle guy. Is there? Oh fuck! It's a Nike. How could I forget about the knight? I guess I like him too, or her.
What did you do after you turned him down?
But Spamton's still my favorite, just because of the song.
I left with Mr. Okiura.
I like the turtle guy, a bit too easy though, but not exactly compliant. Spamton was also easy. Like really, aside from the Nike, they're all kinda easy. Not exactly a problem again. I just like a bit of a challenge.
At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
Man, his hair is like... It is so chopped.
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
I do think like she has like rehearsed this in her mind.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Some people are very exact. I just don't know if she's one of them.
That's true.
One of them, though. Do you have an alibi?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Damn.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
How?
You mean...
I don't know. I'm not... What? How? Like, killing him is one thing. You could, like, poison him. You could, like, shoot him from a distance. But, like, propping up the body is, like, another thing.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Alright, she seems clueless about the camera. I don't even think she's, like, lying about that. Can I ask your mom about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom was at home.
I remember when Azula pulled that off, real quick confession, I never finished The Last Airbender. I watched all the way to book 2, saw some episodes of like book 3 probably, and just like skedaddled. I forgot all about it.
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah,
Where was she?
I don't know.
Well, here's another. I wouldn't call her a person of interest immediately.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention
High
that
school,
yesterday.
right? Schoolmates.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Alright, Aiba, go gadget, GPS tracker. Also, watch our headphones, by the way. Maybe like this is like a,
Suspect?
like maybe this is like a SpongeBob SquarePants like situation. You know, like that one episode where like Patrick is just like giving him all the directions under his like big stupid head. Like maybe like Ota is like giving her directions through the cat earphones.
It's not like that.
Well, headphones.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
God forbid teenage girls do anything.
as a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
No, she doesn't. Not in this day and age. We have invented guns, for God's sake. I mean, I guess there's not exactly any gun wound. How did he die again? Strangulation. Yeah, she's probably not gonna do that.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Oh, fuck. Oh, sedation. Wait, I remember.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body.
Yeah, strangulation after, whatchamacallit. Strangulation after the fact that he is passed the fuck out makes sense.
Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
Is that in the papers?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
Okay.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone.
But the oil barrels.
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The barrels. The oil drums.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket, the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter
And
capacity.
there's like a rock inside or
Empty,
something.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Oh no, it's empty, but probably filled with water.
I don't think so, Date. This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
Is it? Okay. I don't think it is, but sure.
Renju's estimated TOD, numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face, indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of... The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation. In short, Renju was strangled...
Well, now I don't know that. I'm not sure. Wait? No.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end... The kegs hold approximately 20 liters.
Oh, there we
of
go.
liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds.
That's probably it.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether.
Most definitely enough to like lift Renju off the floor.
Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
The elevator is like all I'm thinking about here.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Huh. Wait, give me the autopsy again. Around 8 p.m. Okay. I'm thinking the elevator record. I think she used the elevator to carry the corpse. Assuming it's her. And like walk downstairs like with a stair. Not sure though. But I think they want me to like cross-check it with like another clue, which I'm not sure what it would be just yet. I'm thinking oil drum though.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish. That means
It's either Renju is trying to do something, maybe like leave a clue behind, or it's just like disattached by accident and kind of imply that like Renju has been, or like the remains of Renju has been inside the oil drum. Now, the thing about like the oil drum is like as heavy as it is, there is a value in how it is shaped. Though she's not gonna like drag it around or, you know, even more so, lift it around. She could roll it around. It would be really funny imagining a grown adult being like having a tight fit inside the oil drum, being slosh about, and like push all the way to the elevator. But it's very much a way for her to be able to like carry him. So I'm thinking elevator and oil drum is like what I wanted here. Also, ads in a minute. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I gotta like order the two of them. Wait, no? I guess the watch then. I think we just want to like tell them that like Renju was inside the oil barrel. Okay. Kind of a big clue to just like leave behind.
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
Right, yeah, I just like put it in my pocket.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Oh, it looks like he's talking to himself again.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
I know, like, Aiba is not exactly like a secret, right? Like, he could tell people all about it. Like, this is not really gonna do that anytime soon. Like, times like these, it's like...
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Like, she's kind of really cornered. Like, I'd expect, like, a smoke bomb anytime now. Like, time for a getaway.
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
Yeah, I have the record. 160 and, like, 105.
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse,
plus the oil drum,
the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Like, I assume all of them combined is... Oh my god, okay. And just wait. Oil drum. And elevator record.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m., and we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer.
The odds are really against you, though. I could not lie.
A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What? What does that mean?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
Uh-huh.
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Smoke bombs? Like, actually? I was kind of joking. What? What's so strange about how she looks?
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
There is a second camera, but it's not exactly pointed downwards. Is it? Oh! Yeah, the one-way mirror. You didn't confiscate her phone?
Shit! Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Smoke bombs.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding
Secret
something.
Ota smoke bombs.
Sync with her.
Can you do that without consent? I guess you could.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
You could probably just like drug people to fall asleep here.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
I'll do my
Not
best.
a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is
God,
6
her
minutes.
fucking cloak is crazy.
I know.
The color on that thing.
Then, let's begin.
Mr. Xbox Live. Mr. Worldwide. And not to be like too stereotypical, but like something about how his design is like very what's the word here? It's not pandering. Pandering is like such an ugly word. It is kind of like attuned to a lot of like Fujiyoshi's taste. Maybe like not the fit, but the physique of him, definitely. This is
What
a
is this place?
really empty Somnium.
That's depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
What kind of Somnium is this? It looks like a jigsaw. Like, it looks like a saw puzzle.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. 2, okay. 3. Or like a 4th one. Okay. Don't imagine there's like a 5th one. Mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find a truth. Let's look around first and foremost. This is exceptionally empty. We couldn't waste too much time.
A double door.
I could try opening.
It doesn't open. We don't have to.
Blood on the floor. What the game's telling me. I guess I could check the TV first.
A CRT TV.
It or oh, what the hell? Why is it double? What is that? Can I use a timey? Why is it double? Probably, okay, hold up. Spin the dial. Spin the dial. I feel like we gotta play with a rule of the Somnia. And I did make a sauce comparison. So oh. Oh.
Stop.
A bitrate must be crazy right now.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
All the way back then? Why is it a memory? If it's like a dream, it's definitely related to like Tessa. Also, hi, welcome. Welcome back.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Ah, there's like several routes. I'm really scared. I guess like depending on how I'm kind of assuming here, but maybe like assuming depending on how you like solve a Somnia, a timey that has a negative effect. Eesh. All right. Mirror torso.
A full body mirror.
Hold up. There's like a torso on it, so I want to do the torso. What is this a grate? Not sure.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh no, they're forcing me to use a timey. Choke it. I don't like the idea, but I feel like we gotta like instill some of the memory. You're a bit too into this. Ah, more things appeared. Here's a barrel.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this, but we have no choice but to investigate.
Wait, we are blazing through the mental lock, by the way. More TVs. Operating table, mirror still here. Medicine bottle. I'm curious about the TV. Also, I'm not seeing any timey. Usually it's a bit easy to find. Not right now, so it seems. It is a very open room. So it really says a lot that I couldn't find any timey immediately.
An old television.
Try investigating normally, first and foremost.
It's the world beyond, Date.
Persona 4. Mayonaka no Doa.
It's just static.
My generation has never seen.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
What would that be? 15?
Mature woman, huh?
God, whenever Whenever the topic of like a mature woman is mentioned, Date's like voice just change ever so slightly. Like he's a real one, but he don't make it that obvious.
An old television.
Something tells you there's like nothing but this television, so let me look around a bit more. Medicine is like the biggest thing here, if I gotta say. But I want to check the... relax, I want to check the operating table. Use the quarter timing. And sleep. This is so much time.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
Oh, it's okay. That's not that is so much time and it's not doing anything. Thank God I'm using a timey.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Smell.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Nuts.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Doesn't those blow up?
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Like for paint? Paint thinner? Acetone?
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
You have less than 2 minutes.
Eesh. Not very lucky with the third one. Is this gonna work twice? Dial turning the TV? I guess it does. So much for me trying to think out of the box. Eesh. Different victim or?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on?
What is going
Iris
on?
has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
I'm thinking old rum. Oh, mental lock is not open actually. Fuck. Fuck. Gas canister, operating table, medicine bottle. We are running out of time, gang.
Only a shelf.
I'm not filling that one.
A common gas canister.
The timey, and then open the valve. So we're not wasting any time.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
The timey didn't work. What?
Canister.
Was I just not using the timey all this time? I think I did. Oh, I was not supposed to do that. My bad. Uh-oh.
You okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
That was a
I believe
misinput,
that
but
you are more
you
of
know.
a sadist than you let on.
We gotta reset. We gotta go back. But I think the game is just gonna let me go back.
Common.
Probably this torso.
A torso similar to a
Yes, punching it is probably the way to go. Good. Whoa, that's so much time.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Yeah, I think there's like a recipe here where they want me to like replicate how the victims died.
My soul hard enough.
Unfortunately, I think that's all the time we got.
Want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Speaking of being over soon, so is the time I have left. Oh no. We almost got it, but like falling asleep on the table took so much of my time. Wow.
We're out of
Damn, what the hell is this place?
It just feels like I don't have enough time, I'm not sure. Retrying. This happens often, I'm sure, yeah. This one's the TV.
an old
And it's like the, whatchamacallit, the penalty seemingly is very menial. Like this is like just restarting the syncing is barely any penalties, really. Man, I'm sweating. Holy.
that video. It appears.
What is going on?
You could skip. Right, I'm gonna punch you real quick.
A torso. There is no.
So that'd be like 100 seconds. I want to see if I actually use that timing correctly or not. Minus 100? Oh no, minus 30. Wait, I don't get it. Gun?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jump, investigate. This seems really dangerous, but...
Weekly Shonen.
Don't say it.
Okay.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and
Nobody's blaming you.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
a revolver.
No, that's not it. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Probably the TV, but I want to like look around. I'm kind of curious. It's totally the TV though. Gonna dial one more time.
An old-fashioned.
Actually, try hitting it for no reason. Oh.
Iris has still more memories like this?
Memories can get pretty mixed up in dreams. You can invent bizarre things, but this isn't ambiguous at all. It's too vivid.
An old-fashioned.
The gun. Again though, yeah, this like this old Cyclops killer really does have like a completely different MO.
This was the third
Because
victim
this
of the
means
original
because all these
Cyclops
girls are
killer.
definitely dead, right? It means like the the emancipation of their right eye is like a post-mortem. Unlike our current killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Man, true crime podcasts these days are pretty gnarly.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we...
Right.
Almost,
1 minute left.
we're almost out of time.
Time's up.
No, it's not. I guess it kinda is. Perform surgery. My last act. My last hamong.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
There is so much stupid scenes that you could do that doesn't benefit you in any way, shape, or form.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
And it's always the kind of bullshit that takes like 2 minutes in your thinking.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking. Date, we're out.
Damn.
Darn, this one's way harder than usual. So I just feel like I'm just not using the timing correctly. I'm not sure why exactly that's the case, but I feel like I always have like...
An old-fashioned...
Let me try again. Oh no, I don't want to hit... Oh my god, man.
An old-fashioned TV.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
No! Oh my god, why do I keep doing this? Oh, just retry. Just retry. Am I out of retries, by the way? Hold up.
An old
1 minute left.
Uh-oh. I think I'm out of retry. I got one more.
She even...
The last one was the last one was the last one. Locker is the only thing that we haven't actually interacted with. Just open, I think.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
That is so roundabout. Oh wait, the gun. That'll do something to the gun. That's a Rube Goldberg machine. Rube Goldberg contraption. Okay. They're really making sure I know how this like little device works. Okay, never mind, it completely escalated. Man, this pipe is not even like slanted. No reason for this big ball to move like this. It is a dream though. Nitroglycerin, right. So all of that was building up for this. And the gun shot the mirror.
That is...
I have no idea who that is. Oh. Hmm? Wait a fucking minute, that's me! Huh? Well, again, this has been in the back of my mind. That like the boss is like covering for the original Cyclops killer that absolutely cannot be doing the current killing. I was somewhat under the impression that it might be Date, but he lost his mind or something. Memory, rather. Huh. Nice work, thank you. I almost failed that
What
last
happened
one.
to that Somnium?
How did she know about all of this? That was my question.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
I kept calling him that guy earlier is because I completely forgot that his name is Peter.
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Do you wanna voice out that opinion, Date? I reckon you don't have to, but I'm sure you'd like to know. And a red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
That's it? I guess he actually doesn't know. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
Is it like a copycat killing?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
What if there's just like two Date? That's like the funniest way to explain this.
Because I can.
There's like eat that somewhere out there, gonna like design like ASAP. There's like eat that somewhere out there. Doing the same thing but mirrored. Instead of like the right eye is the left eye now.
Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
About the original.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
It does imply again, though, that Iris has memories about the killings.
When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations.
Like, I'm sure, by the way, that like I'm going to Peter here first and foremost because I'm sure like the boss has like way more things to say about or way more things she knows, but like she doesn't really want to say about the original Cyclops killer.
But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Alright, Missy. I get some questions. About the original. Actually, about the blue figure.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sync earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah,
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Okay, they're not dodging around the question. At the very least.
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain.
You didn't have your memory all the way back then.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, You are the killer.
What a really funny thing to say, by the way. Because I'm under the impression that this guy's kinda knew who it was. I wonder if the boss just starts like sweating bullets the second Peter said this.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Okay, that's too corny though. I don't think that's like what happened. I don't think that's like at all the motivation.
I'm kidding.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
With no memory of being a serial killer. Maybe.
You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Not buying it. I'm not buying it, chat. I'm not buying it.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Hey boss, maybe we should sync you then. Maybe. What about the original Cyclops short killings, or why did the original Cyclops killer appear in our Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Once on the news when she was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
That seems really unlikely.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago.
Some real coincidence, huh? Some real coincidence.
There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
It would be funny if it is just a coincidence. A very unfortunate one. I kind of doubt it, but you know. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation.
Equation?
Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C.
Fake amalgamations of real things, essentially.
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
That's what I'm saying. Again, this is why I've always mentioned how fiction cannot be, like, no matter how fantastical, no matter how fictional, every works ever is based to a certain degree to the lived experience of the author.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Like, nothing at all that's ever written or created anywhere at all in the world at any given time just came out of, like, thin air.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Like, we do not have the privilege to, like, manifest something out of nothing. Actually manifest, though. I guess, like, the memory here might be, like, way too vivid for it to be, like, a retelling that someone told her about. But how? Maybe, like, a camera? Maybe, like, the killer, like, recorded all of it in, like, some kind of, like, you know, snuff-killing fashion. Yep, we learn very little. Maybe, like, aside from how the Somnium work. And worst of all, we're also not getting an info that we actually wanted from Tessa here. I don't think so. Instead of like getting answers on how Tessa, Mike, or Mike have not killed that guy that I forgot the name of, we just got more questions.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it. Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience Somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
Well, I don't know if I believe that, Tessa.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my LA Noire. My LA Noire. Never played that game, by the way. I don't know. The game sounded boring to me. LA Noire, like, when I look at it, it looks like this is what if the Saboteur is boring? But these days, I've been like way more into like mystery stuff. Maybe now, a mature Dandy could appreciate it more.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her.
That's fair.
Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
She's gonna disappear tomorrow, isn't she? Like, we're not gonna find her anywhere where we would expect to find her. That piece of shit Ota is gonna, like, go across the country. Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Like, I'm just glad that we didn't see any appearance of like the Ota smoke bombs TM.
Sure. Where?
And it's a detective mainly with some basic detective game mainly with some basic combat and shooting. Most Rockstar games. I still have a bone to pick with them. Max Payne 3 is a weird game. The shooting in that game though is real fucking good. For some reason, was not at all carried over to any of their games. Shooting people in Red Dead feels bad. Shooting people in GTA feels bad. What was the point? Why even get the IP? Why do you make Max Payne 3 and just didn't do the same thing with your other two critically acclaimed games?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Excuse me?
You know about that place?
I assume Renju told you about it.
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Maybe he shouldn't.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
Sure. If anything, I just want to see Mama again.
There's no reason to refuse.
You cannot say nothing, you took Mizuki there, but, you know, I know that I am responsible and I know Mama's not gonna give her any alcohol. Renju has that haircut. I wouldn't like call him responsible. Do I judge a book by its cover? Kinda. Do I feel bad about it? Not really.
Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too.
Me good, he bad. Simple maths.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Oh, here's Ota's smoke bombs on his way. Sorry, I keep making the bit about smoke bombs. I'm still expecting it though. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. The Iris special smoke bombs. Also, okay, it's Iris. Who's Tessa? Is it like Ota's nickname for her? Aset is the VTuber name. Iris is her real name. Tessa is something. When we walk in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Ah, it's open though. Oh. Huh. Also, we never actually figured out where Mizuki went. Like, I think Date sent some people from HQ to like bring her home. But aside from that, we have no actual confirmations on whether she's home or not. I hope she's okay.
Tessa!
Yeah, totally is like a sweetheart nickname from Oda.
Oh, Ota.
You sound like you hated that guy for a second. Dude, your pussy is out. Sit properly. Where's Mama, I wonder? Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers, ever since she opened Marble. She's probably pissed right now, definitely. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one.
Oh.
You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's still there.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
Nihiling. That's a weird one.
She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did.
Looking around here. Like there's like a... Cell thinking there's gonna be like a smoke bomb being launched at my general direction.
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
No. Not really. There's shockingly nothing definitive or like... incriminating that we found. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Oh, sharp eyes there.
Well,
I'm making some observations on the body language here.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Oh?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Oh fuck, I haven't talked to Iris at all. Not a smoke bomb, but still. Something did happen. They got us. They got us. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I hope Mama's okay, by the way. I'm worried now. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa. Oh, that's gotta be Mama.
Where am I?
I think it's Mama doing that. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Neck? There she is. I shut up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back. Excuse you! Oh my god, we gotta kill this guy. Also, I wonder if that's like considerate of him, or that's like just the first thing Ota like decided to shock, because any taser shock near your chest area, even from behind you, from like your back area, like your upper back area, not exactly lethal, but has a higher likelihood to be lethal. The closer it is to your heart, the more risk of like a heart attack there is. The neck probably hurts a whole lot, but it's not gonna kill you. Took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
Looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything, fortunately. Oh, how's your eye, by the way? Is she like turning on? Aiba? Art to Aiba. Are you still like blue screening? What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon.
Ah, shoot, they're gone.
In the morning, of course.
Why? Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
Alright, so she was not lying about that.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Beauty sleep is not what I would call it, Mama.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Ah, there she is. Good morning, Aiba.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge.
Really?
I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
That potent, huh? The stun gun.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
This set us back. Hello?
Dante, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
3 a.m. call is nasty. Better be an emergency.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Well, touche, boss. Couldn't talk back even if I want to.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
What? They killed Ota?
I sent the address to Aiba.
Oh my fucking god.
Iris.
This is bad.
No, that's...
It's not Ota. No, I don't see it being Ota. Something happened to them. While they were running away, something must have happened to them. I cannot see it being Ota.
The criminal is streaming this live.
They're playing Metal Gear Solid music.
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Alright, that's fast. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama and ran out of marble.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
It's not too fast. She already lost her eye, I think. Seeing the footage earlier.
Please let me make it in time.
It does mean she's still alive though. Because this killer does it like that.
bastard!
Okay. This bear is the other thing I remembered from this game. When I was like watching my friend play the game, the bear I remembered, not exactly fondly, but it's really hard to forget about like a bear trying to kill people.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Okay, alright, score. Got it. Isn't the bear still here though? Isn't he like right there? I get my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Like, not much noises from Oda. It sounds like he was trying to fight the polar bear, but, well, I guess he got killed.
No, it can't be. No. Stop! No!
Oh my god? Did I fuck up that badly? I guess it's not painful at least. Probably worst way to go, but eesh. I like her.
No!
Do I even want to see? Oh man. Like I shouldn't blame Ota, but like I couldn't not blame him. It's going to have some explaining to do. What? Huh? Is it Doctor? Wait, what happened here? Was it a bear being cut in half? Did Oda got him eventually? I don't buy that. Sorry for laughing.
Ota.
It was not intentional. We failed big time, not gonna lie. Don't know what I could do to play that over differently. I wonder if I could like maybe like talk to like Tessa, like Iris a bit more on the bar. Well, like I'm not gonna get stun gun, but we're just gonna like keep it rolling for now.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you?
Mostly Ota.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
No, that's not it.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
That's true.
He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
Also true.
But Iris refused Ota.
Not officially.
So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Blatant lie. Oh, they just had to replay this thing.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer.
I wonder if the Japanese translation is like Shin Cyclops killer.
There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Let me look around first. A sickeningly empty. Am I being interrogated? Kind of feels like it. Ota's behavior during the video. Like, the only way to explain it is that, like, Ota walked in with a polar bear suit, got out of costume, pretending that he's fighting the damn thing, which is really funny. It's really funny, but I don't know how feasible that is. And then got back in the costume and, like, turned on the machine again.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Though, I feel like the boss should be a bit aware that a lot of, like, what HQ is, like, summarizing is just lip surface. People need closer on the new Cyclops killer to keep, like, morale high. Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it.
Damn be convenient, wouldn't it?
Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yeah, Ota had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
A fact that he didn't know anything about until just earlier today.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Kitchen knife, you say?
Are you sure?
I am.
If we have... No, I don't imagine like we have the kitchen knife anywhere. The game has showed exactly one kitchen knife that's like a bit... I wouldn't say significant, but it's a distinct kitchen knife. I don't think...
I know that.
Oh.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Okay.
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Right, okay.
Boss, come on.
Because there's exactly only one kitchen knife in this game so far, and if it has the same pattern, it would be a bit more incriminating against Ota.
Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume.
Why a polar bear
He tried to fight him
costume?
off, but ended up being stabbed in the side.
You know what a stupid idea I have in my mind? Like, I think one of the most physically able person in this entire game so far, at least from looks alone that I've ever seen, is Rohan here. And I keep thinking that he looks like a walrus. And he's like wearing a polar bear costume, trying to dissuade people into thinking like, yo, oh my god, the walrus guy killed people. No, it's a polar bear, guys. It's the walrus' natural enemy that killed people. It's not me.
He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
Also, I need to get some water actually. Let's leave on this cliffhanger for 3 minutes or so for me to get some water. I'll be right back. I'll play some ads right now. Irong. Wow. I'm back, and there's been a change of plan. Instead of getting some regular water, I got some cold ones. I haven't had these in a while. Wonder if I could. I wonder if I could like crack it. Why is it so hard? Ew, I don't like this. Like, can I like crack it next to my mic so you could like hear it? I have no nails right now. I cannot reach this damn thing. Ugh. See, this is why I don't like that the receptionist called me like an alpha. I couldn't like open a can of beer. Like, I couldn't even do this right now. I'm gonna like, I gotta find my scissor here. I'm gonna need like a leverage. That is some real Omega behavior. Hey, I appreciate not calling me a beta incel chud cuck. I'll take Omega. Ooh, nice fizz. If only I got like some something like oily to snack on. Or nuts. Nuts. Anyway, continue.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
You could kind of tell because like the eyes were not removed.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Assuming that it's not like random killings, which by the second victim by now it's not random.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. That is a good starting point.
Like, is there any specific polar bear that has like a grudge against these 3 fellas? As far as I'm concerned, not that I think of. Mizuki, no, not even gonna think about that. Aris's mother, Hitomi. Moma Kumakura, that's like an easy one. Wait, which one is Moma again? That's like the guy with the scar on his head, I think. Not a flowchart. I don't want to see flowchart. Moma. Yeah, no. For a moment, I thought it was Rohan, but then I realized Moma has been mentioned before. Also, hi, Mary and Chibi Blossom. Polar bears are just known to attack people without reason. Really? I know they're really aggressive. Like, I'm sure there's reasons. I'm sure they're hungry or something. But yeah, hi, hello, welcome, welcome. What's poppin'? What's everyone doing? And we are on this bit. It's been embarrassingly a long time before I got, before like, I was like stuck in one place for a bit because like last week I got like a mouth ulcer. So instead of like playing more of the game, I was just like laying around in bed. But yeah, this game, it's been a bit hard juggling this game alongside FF7, but I'm having a great time. Visual novels like this, I'm always a bit scared to stream, mostly because like, I'm not really good at like voicing a lot of like characters, which I think is quintessential in making an entertaining PN stream. So whenever a game is fully dubbed like this, I'm very happy. My throat gets to rest, and they could like do the talking for me. computer. The boss is 42? Excuse me. There's some new names right now. I shouldn't act a bit weird. I shouldn't be too weird. Polar bears legit will just attack because they feel like it. They don't even have to be hungry. Nah. Have you seen them? Like, have you seen like a wet polar bear? They're always skinny. My idea is that they're all just hungry all the time. Curse existence. But yeah, did you like enjoy the game? I assume you like it. Also, I'm drinking like... Can I... Is... Ah, I could mention. I'm drinking like something right now. I am... In 15 minutes, I might start talking weird. But it should be okay though. I'm not particularly very strong about alcohol. But I haven't drank in a while. But yeah, right now, this is kind of big, actually. I don't imagine I could make a wrong choice, but I don't even want to think about, like, suspecting Mizuki again. My Yumi killing people is really random, man. If we ever see the knife that, like, that the polar bear used, it might not even be that funny of a guess. But we didn't. So the only reasonable option here to me is Moma, because what is Hitomi doing here? The only thing I know about her is that like she's friends of Renju in high school. That's it. So, did you read the likes and dislike on the character info pages? Aside from looking, I really haven't looked at that page at all. Aside from me just making sure that one guy looks like a walrus. Because I keep forgetting the details on his face, and then I look at it again, and yep, that guy looks like a walrus. Moma.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
So, even less so. Wait. I think so, yeah. And they give it a follow, Chibi Blossoms. Wonderful name. Welcome to the cross bun, enjoy your stay.
Renju, Shoko, and So.
Loki so could get it. Sorry. Like, with how much I am very vocal about how I feel about like old women, don't make it seem like I don't feel the same way about like old men.
There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Oh, brother. No, it's not me. Okay, thank God, like, you're not immediately focalizing these opinions to the boss, because if I say Mizuki again in front of her, I'm gonna get embarrassed.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too, but that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Completely. Out of the question. FF7 and AI, the Somnium files are both very good. You'll have so much fun. Though, to be completely fair, last time I played FF7 was a bit infuriating because it was the optional bit where Yuffie stole all my materia. And I think that got me over the edge a little bit. My materials. Thank you kindly. Your voice is very nice and this is a great game, so I'm gonna put this in the background while I do some work. Of course, yes. It is always my pleasure to be like a background noise. Way back then, it is not at all functional. It's not at all a nice idea to put me as a background noise because I used to scream a lot. I play a lot of Apex, I play a lot of like Dead by Daylight. I scream so much and like I still think I actually ruined my throat playing these kind of games. Like, my screams were really high pitch. For some reason, I didn't do that I could, like, sound like that. Like, you didn't know what notes you could hit until, like, you're, like, the last man standing in an Apex trio. The Apex era was before my time. You talk about me like I'm like an economical recession. Sounds like you just missed like the the Japanese economic bubble before my time. Mayumi. Again, if we ever saw the knife that the polar bear used, might have some idea here. Might not be that funny of a guess, but
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
what the fuck are you? Wait, no. Yeah, wait. Hold up. She hates the agency. No reason to kill Oda, though. That's the thing. She loved Oda so much. I don't see it.
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnisgate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
I keep thinking about her t-shirt that says hipster.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Hitomi
and Renju are definitely linked.
God, she is so stunning, by the way. I think out of everyone in this game, like, she's the one. It's crazy saying with like the receptionist looking like that. But I think like Hitomi, in terms of like how she's like designed, is like my favorite.
They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Me? I'm connected to everyone?
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too.
I think like the lamest thing this game could do is like a Dr. Jekyll and Hyde situation in which like Date just goes insane whenever he's out cold and starts killing people. I think this is like the single lamest thing the game could do. So I'm crossing my fingers, wishing in my heart that's not gonna happen. I'm not Date, I'm Ethad.
I don't remember killing her.
I'm missing my left eye, so I'm hunting for more eyes.
My memories from 6 years ago are missing.
I also
but I
only
still
kill
have my memory
women.
of
Don't
recent
think
events.
about that too much. They made all the women such divas, it's amazing. True, yeah, absolutely everyone. I haven't complained about a single woman in this game. Even Date.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
Sorry. I am, in my heart, I am a high school kid. You couldn't say things like, I cannot peg any of them, without me smirking. I couldn't do it.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
This sucks though. I do quite enjoy Iris talking with her.
You're right. Got it, boss.
R.I.P. Oda, I guess. Iris though, I like her. Oh man, how do we tell him? Man, let's go to the crime scene again. I assume the corpse has been like lifted out of this place. That's gnarly. God, the human body has so much blood in them. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin. The center of my body was burning hot. That's not who I think it is it? No. You, though? Is that who I think it is?
No, nothing so far.
Okay. The situation is so dire, the game doesn't even want to like pull a joke about that guy anymore. That's fair. Cardboard box. Okay. Nothing in it. Bloodstains. I assume like this is where the, you know, the meat mincing starts here and ends here. This is probably where Ota got like disposed of off screen. Is this Ota's blood? I assume as much.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Didn't find nothing. No knife is like awful. I really want to see like the murder weapon.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
How do we tell Iris fans? Yeah. And the polar bear is still such a funny decision. Look at him go. We got like a milk brand here in Indonesia called Bear Brand, which is like the most of my. Are we gonna like see the whole thing?
All of these items have been bought
You
from
could skip
pawn
it.
shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
So like I have like a pretty daily run-in with like polar bears in these like milk, in that like in a specific like milk brand that I mentioned earlier. Why is there even a portable saw? This place, I'm not sure. I feel like either this place or somewhere near this place is like an whatchamacallit, not manufacturing, an ice processing facility. Like for bartender, like for bars. That's what I'm thinking. So especially with how refrigerated this place could be. It is also like a fishery, yeah. A really big saw for fish though, I would say. Like you would put this a bit closer to like an actual factory rather than like a near like a storage like this. Maybe like there's a factory nearby. Oh man, this is random, but I saw like a short documentary about surimi. Surimi is like those fake crabs that you see in Odeng sometimes. Specifically like the fake crab, you know, the red and white looking imitation crab. A lot of these are made from very specific fish that you could find in, it's like West Europe or something. Like, it is a wholly unique trawling boat in which they do like the regular fish trawling thing, but also within this ship there is also the production facility immediately. They catch the fish and like process it into like fish paste on the spot. It's really fascinating. Sorry, I really like knowing that that's like a thing that exists. Like they didn't need to go all the way back to the land to like process a fish. They just do it on the spot. They got machineries, they got like conveyor belts. It's really fascinating. I should play Factorio. I feel like I'm really into automated stuff more than I'd like to admit. Forklift.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Excuse me. Workbench, bloodstain A. Iris and Ota's blood. I see, it is an ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
I don't think the blade killed her, actually.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20.
My bad. Me when I'm wrong.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
This one is really upsetting. This one image, which is saying something. After seeing like Shoko and the other guy died, this one's like a bit more upsetting. I assume it's mostly because like we get to know her way more. The eye also. This one looks not to be too morbid. This one looks to me closer to a real corpse than the other two.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
I wonder what became of these like eyeballs.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Kind of running out of like options here. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
This warehouse is a Wi-Fi?
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
And that guy has everything.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Did it get like bought out or something?
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
So it's like name only.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father. It was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Can it be a coincidence?
It certainly is suspicious.
And I'm like a little bit less motivated now. I'm like kind of like really downtrodden over Iris dying. But that should be like more motivation to figure this out. An ice cutting machine, that's all we got. Workbench.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
We gotta find this kitchen knife.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at a criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside a costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine. This would be like much easier if like we could like sync with dead people. But I don't think I wanna know what dead people dream of.
But why?
Because like this guy, because that means this guy probably saw the guy in the polar bear outfit. No matter how briefly.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Might be a practical joke.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Crime scene investigator, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Like the series, which I've never watched. Trying to figure out how to go here. I forgot how to open the map completely. I should save. Day 4, so new save. Oh, there you go. I'm heading out. Really not sure what to do here. Where do I even start? With a cutscene, I suppose. When I left the warehouse, I saw Peter. He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh, please do. Please do. I need this.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
Big Boss was listening. Big Abyss is listening.
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
This is a bit scary because, like, I could only hope that Aiba here is not at all linked to the boss in any capacity. Or at least, like... No, yeah. I believe that's the idea. Because, like, she is, like, Peter's, like, creation. Like, I'm sure he would be a bit more aware on whether or not Aiba here would be, like, a hindrance.
Alright, let's hear it.
It's you, Date. You were the original.
I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these
It
crimes.
is sickening is how much I'm starting to like this guy because his fit is like chopped. His fit is so chopped, but like he's so cute. This guy is adorable.
Let me explain why.
Like Mr. Xbox Live here is like tugging my heartstrings.
I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
Buh.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
Oh, hence why there's like two silhouettes.
One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura.
Let's go, Walrus.
Kumakuras.
This guy died though. Well, Moma told me he's dead. Maybe we shouldn't trust him that much.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Why? Like, yeah, we still don't know why exactly. Should we talk about this next to him? Oh well. Why did it... Wait, about Rohan, first and foremost.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead.
Feels like that's like before the killings.
He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Yeah, a bit too graphic for my taste, but okay.
The reason why was simple.
A bit too graphic for my taste, but okay.
He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Like, I want to say that's like a... No, that's not weird at all, is it? Like, I want to say like there's a weird reason, but killing people by design is weird. I think it couldn't go much weirder from that point onwards.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
It's weird if he wants a whole eyeball, I guess, but again...
He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
So that's kind of like how you know that the second wave is not these guys at all. At least not Rohan. Maybe like the other psychopath that it's talking about. It's still like We couldn't count him out just yet.
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye.
Just realize the cargo in the back says Yotota. Not at all a play on Toyota, I'm sure.
Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
Okay, a bit more feigned than I thought, but that's most serial killings, isn't it?
At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Like most, if not every case of like serial killers are always driven by instinctive inquiries or like pleasure. There's always like something innately perverse about it, or like a duty, or like a weird obsessive duty that they felt in their hearts. Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
How is a murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Sounds the part.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
In English, again.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Right, yeah, psychopath. Biological one.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means.
Killing people, I would imagine.
Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
Peter, how do you even know this stuff about a guy? I wonder.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
We're still not getting any actual personal info on him. At least like in terms of like who this guy is. Just what he is and how he felt about things. I'm gonna burp.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Oh, is it number 86 from earlier? Probably number 86. 86.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Oh, my bad. It's not 86 at all.
Number 89?
Yeah, the guy that made the phone call.
Killed Shogunadami.
You probably should talk to him, don't we?
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Peter looks grimly serious. We gotta go. There is no future prison though, so they still want me to meander a little bit. But we learn a lot now. What's in our place? Why do our place looks like that? That their residence, and it looks like the prison level in Silent Hill 2. Jesus Christ. We gotta get you out of here. Oops, I forgot about her. Mizuki is curled up on a sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Don't call me that. Oops. That's the same outfit back to back. Where do you even sleep, by the way? Bench press. Probably not for that, eh? There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. Bed. Mizuki's bed. Okay, you sleep on a sofa. Good to know. It's a door rabbit. A stuffed rabbit. That's what they call me. I'm gonna burp again. Oh my god. About Iris. Oh, she lost everyone, dude. Mom, dad, her one close friends, and like one stalker. There's nothing to talk about here. Yeah.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide.
All my friends are dead, push me to the edge. Exo True Life. All my friends are dead, push me to the edge.
3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
If Dante died, it's over for her. It's not a life to live.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Even if she hates me.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Yes, definitely.
Are you okay?
You're a bit fucking stupid, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We gotta go.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Man. Oh. Oh. No. I'm not. I don't want this one. I'll keep Mama Lass because, like, I'm sure she could comfort me. Comfort me. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. Thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Yeah. It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Now, not to pry, but where's your knife, Mayumi? but I guess I'd be prying. Do you want to talk about it? That's fair. There's nothing to talk about.
This is your fault.
I'm not gonna disagree.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris, my boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
I see what's happening.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
They're like forcing me to watch the consequences of my action or the lack thereof. Except Mama,
Date,
probably.
Let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know though. I feel like at least Iris would be like, I don't think close, but like at least like Mama knows about Iris probably. This one's gonna sting. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of... It seems like I just couldn't pronounce any of this right now. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything.
Oh, at least she actually talks though.
We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand.
That got me, dude. No. I don't like it. I don't like it when people talk about like their kids growing up. This always gets me.
But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent. Even though she needed constant attention growing up.
About, Ota? No, about Iris again.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried.
Me too. When I was like a little over 6 months old, I fell from my crib and my mom was trying to lift me up. She pulled my hand so hard. I guess like she was under the assumption a baby could take a bit more force than she thought. And dislocated my left arm completely. I wonder if that's why my left arm makes funny noises if I move it. Like if I move my shoulder, it like makes like a little crackling noise. That's really funny. I don't remember this, of course, because I was 6 months old.
One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions.
This sucks. This really sucks. Do you know what man, that sucks. That sucks. Fuck. I had a lot of cats, right? Like I had like at least two that passed away. Do you know what I remember the most about them? That I couldn't at all forget. Not unlike what she said here. The controller I'm holding on right now has like scratch mark of like one of my older cats back then. And this is not gonna go away. That sucks. That really sucks.
Everything you see, it all holds a memory of her.
Like, even my household back then is like relatively quite full. But even in a house where every room is filled with people, the second someone passed away, the house felt much larger. What is there to say if the same thing were to happen to like a house with only 2 people in it?
But why?
I know we still got dialogues, but honestly, I don't think that we got like anything else to talk about.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important.
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago.
A month ago?
That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Oh, hold up. I don't remember this one.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
I have a similar story where I almost fell out of my crib if it wasn't for one of my dogs. I already fell.
I visit them a few times a year.
Well, it gave me brain damage.
By coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
They really give Shoko here like one of the cuntiest idol animation whenever like she appears in flashback.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Curious. Interesting.
Fuchu.
Prison.
Tokyo. I want to be included.
Oda was one of my students.
What? Huh?
I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Chat, this sucks. Chat, this sucks. I hope we get to kill people next stream. I hope we get to kill people. I hope we get to kill the killer or whatever.
I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
It is my complete obligation, man.
I will. Trust me.
Real quick, shout out Greg Chun for voicing that day. Sorry, I'm crying still. His voice is so good. It's so funny that I know him mostly because of like Fire Emblem Echoes, and his voice is something else. Again, I mentioned this before, but I want to mention there is an entire clip of him just like voicing out an entire instruction to make like how it was like a cheesecake recipe, and the way he says it, he just like the way he narrates the whole thing is just, it almost seems like I shouldn't be listening to it for free. It sounds, not to be too creepy, a bit sensual. And that's not him being creepy, that's me being creepy. That's not his fault.
Are you okay, honey?
Absolutely fucking not, mama.
Huh?
About last night. Well, At 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's in the news.
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see.
He also did guest appearance voicing Umineko. What? Greg Chun? There's English Umineko out there? Battle Fantasia, maybe? The fighting game?
I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
Intuition, huh? No, you got someone blabbering. For a streamer's stream of Umineko? That's really funny. Who's he voicing?
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Mm-hmm.
Shoko also has a relationship with them.
Oh, yep. I knew about all of this already.
You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
Ota?
He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
What are you talking about, Mama?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Ibas. About So Sejima in the Kawasaki district. Yeah, with the whole land thing. The real estate thing. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, the whole thing exploded and a chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So, bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't get anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. There's more to the story. Is there?
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Kumakura Estate?
The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Okay, so there's more of those being bought in Kawasaki's.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki?
Not exactly, no.
So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
This seems partially, well, no, this is a very blanket statement. It's just because like the other VN I'm reading at a time is very slowly, mind you, is a slow damage. And it features a region such as this, like a district kind of far off from the rest of the state, the province, where it is held as a casino district, or is at least is actively being developed as one.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Is that where, wait, no, it's So. It's like where So came to play. He is the congressman.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district.
George and Kirie. Kirie, I see.
At the moment, the area is still
George is
considered
unfortunate.
off-limits.
I think it is really corny hating George as much as like people actually do, but like I couldn't lie to myself. I just don't like him all that much. I think it's cute that he gets to kick like that one witch. That's about it.
However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE, and by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Like a long-term land development conspiracy.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
I assume as much, but like I'm just like trying to figure out the parties involved.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Yeah, what about Ota and Kumakuras? What does that guy have to do with any of this?
What were we talking about again?
No, there's like an ad in like 30 seconds. I apologize in advance.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right.
Ah, it's a cute animation.
You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
That's it. Okay. I thought like she got like a better reasoning, but I guess that'll do. All right.
Thank you, Mama.
I think we gotta go to Fushu prison.
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
You know, in hindsight, it might be like a bit of a mistake to drink this early. Because, I somehow had forgotten that, like, being like a bit woozy makes me very sleepy. Oh, Abyss HQ first. That I'm sure I could, like, punch in another 30 minutes or so, I'm sure. I want to go to prison first, at least. Fuchu prison in the video game, not in real life. Like, I just want to see what this prisoner looks like at the very least. If I do see a spitting image of that, I'm gonna laugh. I return to the boss office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
Fujo prison? It kind of depends on how this guy looks. Then it'll be Fujo prison.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
You'd be surprised. I think we found like a thing or two, especially from Iris' mother and Mama.
That's not true.
Huh?
Before you end the stream, mind reading some of the info pages? We'll get there. I'll think about ending the stream when we get to Fuchu prison, though. Not gonna be anytime too soon.
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
Number 89. Burger King food lettuce. Ah, Tanukida. You know, I've seen raccoons in real life. Their balls aren't that big. What about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings.
Uh-huh.
One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras,
Rohan?
Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
Allegedly.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes.
Because it's in, you know, prison.
He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Also, I've been thinking about how, at least Peter mentioned that, like, they got this guy on an unrelated, charge. I wonder what that is. Jaywalking? Like, public urination? I wonder.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
That's a weird name.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Yeah, probably like the government like just kept a tight lid on the whole thing. Tight lid.
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
I wonder if it's maybe like another one of her high school classmate.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
Because if that's the case, it's like it will be really fun. It's like a Yakuza 5-like story.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
Yeah, I never actually wondered about how he knew her actual name. Unless they got like...
that he knew her somehow.
Yeah, unless they got like a really, really good internet in prison.
It is possible.
Let's talk to 89. There you go. That's what I've been waiting for. I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Is that safe? Should we be like... Should we like let a guy of that caliber walk around?
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
That's right.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Really? After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. Oh, enticing. It took considerable time to arrive. I hope this guy's hot. But for some reason, boss never showed up. That's really suspicious, if you ask me. Also, I'm not gonna do the syncing today, I think. But I do want to talk a little bit with him. That is me assuming we're gonna sync with him. I say so. You never lied. Oh, it's this guy. Wait, I've seen him. I've seen him fuck Dante on my timeline. Right, okay. I'm no stranger to 89.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Kinda looks like FF14 guy. Kind of looks like he's got a name, Meteor. Need your timeline? You don't want to see it. It's not that often do I see gay porn on it. Like, Twitter right now is just actively trying to poison, like, my mood every day. I don't like weird, like, grifter shenanigans. I don't care that people's trying to shoot Trump. I don't care about, like... bad translation sucks, but, like, people's reaction to it is, like, straight up weird. But somehow these are the things that they keep, like, spoon-feeding me. I just want to see fat women and gay men. It's so bad. It's so bad. I tried so hard to fix my algorithm. It's just not working lately. That website sucks. This guy's smiling a bit too much. What's your name?
Number 89.
Touché.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Do you know Shoko Nandami, like, personally? Or did that name just, like, came to you in a dream?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
Okay.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
This guy's real fucking annoying, isn't he? Isn't he? Where did you first meet Shoko? Don't say high school.
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
This guy's annoying.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Fair.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Business partner? Why kind of business? Do Shoko has hitmen? The Shoko kill squad? That's a thing. Where are you from? I've somehow kept my algorithm near perfect. If I go on my followers tab, then it's near perfect. But doing that means I'm not gonna see new things, which I am a bit annoyed about. I want to see new things all the time because, like, I don't know what... This is my problem with Tumblr. I don't know how to look up new things. I'm not sure how I get to find someone I'd love to follow. It's a bit harder to do in that side, though I like everything else, more or less.
Burkina Faso.
Are you really? Huh, I know a thing or two, but their current, like, prime minister.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
Like, if I recall correctly, as of right now, one of the youngest country leader out there.
I don't have time for your jokes.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
Okay, culprits, plural. 2 of them. Or more.
One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Only 2 of them. Thank you for clarifying. Who killed Shoko then?
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This guy is just so smug all the time. I get he gets to cry a little bit later on. Down the game's like playthrough.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
That's a very expensive price.
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right.
You believe that? I wouldn't.
But To explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
I really, really... You would just trust Date like that? This guy's better than me, despite everything.
It might take some time. Is that alright with you?
Sure, as long as it's just a story.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Alright, chat. Story time.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F.
F.
F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
Very idealistic,
One
man.
day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
I'm back. Hi, hello. Welcome back. I wanna assume here's a guy that you're probably infatuated when you were like reading this thing. You're at the airport? Where are you? What? Hello? Can I pry a little bit? I'm nosy. Where are you? You don't have to answer, but I'm curious. You're at the airport and you're like able to like whatchamacallit? You're able to like get your streak going? That's crazy. Going back to my hometown. I see. Please have a great time then.
Okay, I get it.
Why does he sound like that?
I'll just throw down my knife. Here. You lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
That's fair. That's not unreasonable.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent.
Oh, you met this guy. I met this guy. Just met this guy, might I add.
If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated.
Is that why that his case is kept, like, really classified?
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long.
Yeah,
One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X.
Like, at some point, he just started enjoying this, didn't he?
X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras.
Okay. Things are lining up.
X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed.
Really makes you think about whether or not Rohan's death was an actual suicide. The way he framed that. The way he framed like 89's handiwork.
How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakaras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco.
Talk about lame. What a lame name. My god. Rohan like melee that much that he named his hitman over like one of the guy there.
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
A Falco, the top tier in melee. Reasonably top tier.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer though.
Definitely still under what's his name? Fox.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization.
I wouldn't say that though. They're like just different flavor of the same guy, right?
An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life.
I think like the power level difference would be like a bit meager. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life.
Not Falco. He did as he was told. One target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake.
Fox does tier higher last I checked.
He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be
Also,
his
I think
last.
this is the main menu team.
But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach
It's
him.
her. And Hitomi, I think. That's her name.
He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
That's one way to go about it. She was literally the last person we met before this. I'm forgetful. I'm tipsy. Don't talk to me. Grr.
She was a teacher at some school.
Are you Iris' dad? Oh my god.
It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us.
Oh. Just accepting the proposition? Not what I imagine Rohan would do.
But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
Never mind. Okay. Whew. I'm kind of relieved that he's not her dad.
Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Old friend? What does that mean? Old friend? Yours ring is gone, that's right. Probably from the morning Sunday. No. No, yeah, it's probably like the morning Saturday stream. Gotcha. Gotcha. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Okay. Who's that handsome fella? Oh, that's me. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
Is he just not gonna talk? Was that the whole story?
Well,
was that the whole
someone's
story?
just told me that they hope I die today.
Dandy.
Thank you.
You mentioned a detective.
Well, you're real quiet out of the blue. What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Hey, thank you for the follow. Zerayo VT. Or VTuber, I'd imagine. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the crossband and enjoy your stay. We are... Wow, I'm like sleepy. Excuse me if I sound like really weird right now.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember?
Okay. I think he is a bit smarter than I thought, because I really thought he just like trusted Dante out of the blue. Like, yep, this guy is totally gonna let me go. Because I wouldn't. Not Dante. Go stretch? You know what? Maybe I should. Thank you. I should like stretch a bit more carefully because like lately I've been pulling a bit more of my muscle than I thought. Why man's doing the Roblox smirk face? He's doing the FF14 trailer guy face. He's doing Meteor face. Also, everyone that just came here, I hope you've been having a great weekend so far. Or will have a great weekend if it just started. But
yeah, that's what I would have did. I said
it should be
earlier, right,
noon,
so
even
that's
for
the
like
technique.
people in like the West Coast.
Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later.
What a tease.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Neither will we get the clearance to release him, probably.
Pewter.
Yes?
Is it pewter for computer? Oh my fucking god. I just made this observation.
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think?
I was thinking. Or just releasing him.
The sink.
Ah. Alright. I will have to pop everyone's bubble though, because I'm not gonna go through this whole thing. Maybe I should actually, I'm not sure.
Are you ready, Agent Dante?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
You tell me, Chad. Especially if you've ever played this before, how fast is this? Because this feels like it's gonna be a lot of like This is like it's gonna be a lot, even more so than like Mizuki's. Not Mizuki's. What's her name? Even more so than like Iris. Going to be a bit. Gotcha. Wow, it's a normal room.
Sup?
Why? What's up indeed?
Sup? Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
I feel like this habit of like letting Aiba loose whenever you go to a sinking section is really cute. At first I got annoyed about it, but I feel like lately I realized like these are dreams. And I think she is acting exactly as loose as someone would be in some kind of dream.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
I retract at least half of my statement.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
There is a pot of dookie water boiling at the counter. What is that? It's green.
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
What do you think he's up to, Aiba? Look at, okay, hold up, chat. Aiba, Date, look him in the face. Here's this guy completely falling in love with a woman, went to her household. What the fuck do you think he's gonna do? Play Jenga? Probably. But some other stuff also. Oh, hey, it's a naked woman. She is not naked. Her outfit is just really tight. And it's skin color. It's the shrimp woman is my preferred term. But Jenga, yeah, the Benga. The Jed. Whoa! He did a JJK. Domain repulsion or whatever.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Something really funny about calling it the green. Like, it's not like the barrier. It's not letting me pass through it. The green is impenetrable. It's like an infinitely funnier way to like call this thing.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
The reality marble. It's really funny how much you could tell about people on whether or not they call this a domain expansion, a jello, or like a reality marble.
Yeah, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Go ahead.
That's
it.
yeah.
That's it.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. Is there gonna be 5? I'm expecting 5. Because 4 is the standard for quite some time. Oh, nope. Still 4. The banana jelly. Oh, here's a secret fourth one to mention. Number 89 is hiding in a bass. Covered in a green membrane. I cannot get close. Alright. Before I go, let me take a little bit of a look-see over these things. Yeah, we more or less have seen most people in the game by now. Probably like 89 in his actual name. Or this is gonna like change to his actual name eventually. I still think there's like an evil version of Date in one of these. There's gonna be like Date and there's gonna be like Edat immediately next to him or something. Mama and Moma. Not to be confused with each other. Likes loincloths, switching and making them touch. You know what? Good for her. Dislikes hate crimes, customer who throw up in the bar. Very, very, very exact on the second one here. Polishing bonito. Wait, what does that mean? Hobbies. Polishing bonito. Does she mean bonito, what do you call it? Like when you're making like a dashi, like those like bonito flakes, you got this really hard piece of, I don't know what it's called. There's like this really, really hard piece of like fermented fish meat that people use to turn into dashi. I wonder if that's what it meant. Oh no. How about Date? What is he like? Likes classic cards, curry, bonito, healthisis, Reika. What's Reika? Is that a girl? A person? Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, and ghosts. That's funny. Hobbies: collect vintage magazines. Vintage here is probably a portmanteau of a porn magazine. Aiba likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. Wait, she's awesome. I love all of these. And binary numbers. Dislikes dirty jokes, going outside the simulation. Okay. Hobbies: sneaks outside of Dante's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. I forgot she could just do that. Like singing, dancing. Do you call irises? What, like real actual irises? And Mizuki, aww. It's like scary people. Skills runs extremely fast. Likes children, okonomiyaki, friends, Iris, and Mizuki. Dislikes antisocial people, my bad. War and sickness. Reading, gardening, and watching zombie movies is her hobby. There's always like one thing that's like always a bit more specific about these things. Like you got like normal hobbies and then like one weird thing. What is that? Breeding Cleone? What's a Cleone? Cleone. Raw seafood? Yes, she doesn't like sushi. Like when Date asked her to go to like a sushi place, she did mention she's only gonna get like the egg ones. She's a goat at Space Invaders? Yes, she is. Why specifically only Space Invaders is really funny. I'm not reading that. I saw how every single one of his like bio has only one word and I'm disinterested. Likes to be envied and praised. Dislikes someone who hurt her in the past. Oh. Winery tours, Scandinavian furniture collection, and don't know how to mention that by the way. Pilates. Ota. Right. Likes ASAT, Tessa in quotation, chocolate. Okay. Dislikes Tessa's enemies and preachy people. Hobbies: net idols and maid cafes. Skills: cooking omuraisu. That makes sense. Driving is kind of scary. The sock baba thing is true. Driving is kind of scary. This guy could drive? That's shocking. What's Takeru? Floor patterns, Ota Takeru. It sounds like an actor. He is 24, so I think being old has no bearing to whether you could like drive or not. Unless you live in a place where driving license is like the most convenient way you could ID yourself in, which I've heard is what America is all about. Likes: authority, fame, and assets. Dislikes: anything that represents the above. Hobbies: mahjong, raid stuff, golf. No good. Nishiki card breeding. See, there's always like one that's like super specific. That's a lot of dislikes. You don't like anything. Likes wine, gourd dolls, anything black. You're not even wearing that much like black clothing. It's like happy families, ex-boyfriends, MPD's director, decluttering and organizing. That makes sense. Especially like looking at her actual office. Hobbies: going to clubs in Kabukicho. By that alone, like you could tell that she's not straight. Theater. Likes multiples of 16. Okay, that's too weird already. Next. Likes. Oh wait, mama. Multiple of 16s. Tears. Tokoroten, I think it's like something in ramen. Let me check. Oh no, it's like konnyaku noodle. Right. Yeah. I remember. Cold noodle made of konnyaku. Tokoroten. It's like bugs, cats, conservative, cyclops. Okay. Disliking bugs is unfortunate because you made Aiba. That's sickening that you don't like bugs when she looks like a shrimp. Hobbies: working with machines, collecting dojins, and Maho Sojo. Maybe computer bugs, you're right. Likes humanity and justice, chivalry, Gandhi, pandas, and a woman. He's been so woke for at least like 4 of the things he liked. The last one just had to be a little bit misogynistic to even things out. Wait, is this for real or is he lying? It's like old-fashioned and irrational traditions. I think he might go. He might have killed Rohan. I'm gonna be honest. If this bio is not lying, he must have hated that guy. Guns, drugs, money, woman power. Okay. We don't know anything about this guy. Liking woman is misogynistic. Putting it in the things of objects and hobbies that you enjoy is a bit weird, if you ask me. Oh, it's this guy. Yakuza A. Likes ass erotic novels. His boss, oh. It's like the Popo, his big brother, and animal cruelty. Oh. Hobbies: training dogs, see? They always got like one weird, very specific thing happening to them. Likes dominatrixes, dislikes domestic violence. Cool. Likes yellow spotted excuse me? That's legit though. Everyone got like one animal that they're like really into. Had my life turned differently, instead of like a rabbit, it would be like a soft-shell turtle. When I was in middle school, for some reason, I was like really into soft-shell turtle. But then like the rabbit virus got to me. It's like men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. You're talking like a gamer. Hobbies: gambling and partying. Skills: anti-aging techniques. Yes, I see why that's the case. Oh, it's Kagami. Hi. What's kesaran pasaran? That sounds Indonesian. Kesaran pasaran. What? Oh, it's like, oh, okay. It's a dust bunny. It's like a dust bunny myth creature. Kagami, we love him. Likes earpicks, dandelions, afros, kesaran pasaran, which is do you remember there's like this scene in Spirited Away where there's like those little black fur balls helping people with chores and like cleaning up her shoes. They kind of look like those, but like white in color. It's apparently like a mythological creature or like a cribs. No, I think it's mythological. That looks like that. Dandelions is cute. There's like people who don't remember his name. Cilantro. Ginkgo. Oh, Ginkgo liver predator. Hobbies: train surfing and extreme ironing. What does that mean? Overview: an expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off, and he's single. Oh, ladies and some boys, keep a lookout for Kagami. Keep Kagami in your sights. He's available. What is extreme ironing? You know what? It's very typical that you wouldn't know about it. Why would we with coffee know about anything extreme? Appendix. They removed this out of me when I was 15. Illuminati? Why is this here? Shovel Forge. Oh, right, Minecraft. Oh my god. Why'd you look like that? Is this like the second you like lose your eye, or is this like your probably concept art, like not finalized look? This is the finalized one. You look a bit too happy. What happened? What happened that day? What happened from point A to point B? The dev felt bad about you? Like, damn, this guy looks miserable. Didn't Iris mention it at some point? Ah, yeah, I guess like with all the eye thing happening, it makes sense. Hi, Aiba. Oh, baby, I like mascot Aiba so much. Sure. Awesome. Sure. Awesome. They put her in a glass. I think she willingly went there, if I'm gonna be honest. Chat, it's been 11 hours of Somnium files. What a game. What a game. You know what? I've never actually looked at a flowchart. I'm kind of curious. Ah, that looks kind of big. I feel like I got like way more. Oh, there's branching pad that I'm not like not paying attention to. Okay, so there are other routes. Gotcha. I feel like in games like these, by day 7, that's usually the end of a route, but I feel like that's not the case here. Like, this game is kind of like really long. I feel like we're really close to the end, at least for this route. So I gotta figure out a way to check this out eventually. But that, my friend, my dear viewers, is for another time. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do, because I have been very much enjoying this. No problem, no problem. Thank you for tuning in. It is a Sunday though. I wonder if there's like anyone to rate on a Sunday. Oh, hold up. I do have someone that I could annoy. We are gonna rate. Think of a rate message for me, chat. I couldn't think of a rate message. Something rate. I'm thinking. I'm twisting my head. The green. That's not gonna happen. Receptionist rate. There you go. They'll get it. You will get it. The second they saw what I'm streaming, they did get it. I think they'll get it. Yeah. We're gonna rate friend of the stream Hiragiyu. They're gonna right now. I'm sure they're looking at awful food online, and then they're gonna be playing RE9. I think. I gotta like type their channel. Every now and then, like I type people names wrong. Yeah, let's go. Receptionist rate. We only saw her for 5 minutes this stream, but I love her. Boom. There you go. All right. Be nice over there. I'll be there too for a bit to watch over you.